What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Thursday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing. Okay. Now, before we get into what we're here to talk about, I'm just here to let you guys know that tonight is the chasing panel. Okay, make sure you guys tune in. Jamar will not be on the panel with us tonight, so it will be the other five of us. So be sure to tune in as we talk about hot topics, viral stories, and all things LGBT. Make sure you guys tune in for that, okay? So with that being said, that's pretty much all that we got for the church announcement. So let's go ahead and get into what we're here to talk about, okay? And the first topic of the day is Miss Mia Thornton. Now, Mia Thornton did an interview with, well, she didn't do an interview, but an insider was talking about her to OK Magazine, honey, and they were basically calling her out. So here we go. So it says, Mia Thornton is branded as the biggest liar on Bravo, okay? After a tense reunion claim, the insider. She doesn't have an honest bone in her body. So let's get into the article. Mia Thornton was called out for being fake on part two of the Real Housewives of Potomac season 9 reunion. And in the wake of the episode airing, an insider further slammed her while speaking to OK Magazine. During the reunion, which aired on February the 23rd, the ladies called Thornton out, alleging that she faked drama involving her family. During the season, Thornton said that she wasn't too sure of who the father of her youngest son was, either her ex husband, Gordon Thornton, or her current boyfriend at the time, named Ink. The women pressed her on the topic as she claims that she underwent IVF with Gordon in order to get pregnant. And then she said she could have been pregnant when the embryo she and Gordon had created was transferred into her, possibly with Ink's baby. But the women pushed back, claiming doctors do a pregnancy test prior to allowing an IV transfer to occur. Okay. A source close to production spoke to OK after the second portion of the reunion aired, claiming that Mia is not being truthful about what's going on with her life. Mia is the biggest liar to step her big ass feet and overly injected lips on Bravo, they dished. Not only does she not reside in Potomac, she doesn't even reside in the state of Maryland. The source alleged that Thornton told the production company upon her first season that she was building a home in Potomac. That was her first lie, they continued, followed by having cancer, being left a lofty inheritance, being a CEO of a company that her husband allegedly stole money from to help her maintain her fake life on the show, which by the way, he wasn't released of his duties because of it. Okay. Well, he was released. I'm sorry. The insider then shared that Mia told the most degrading lie of all this season, saying that her high school lover could be the father of her son. She doesn't have an honest bone in her body, they concluded. Yet they were trying to make her the face of the franchise. She is cheapening the franchise. Part three of the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion is set to air on March the 2nd on Bravo at 8 p.m. Eastern. Now that was the article from OK. What is it? Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Weekly. Okay. Now let me let you guys know. So first things first, I want to know who the hell this damn insider is, because whoever this damn insider is, they are dragging for filth. Okay, they are dragging Mia for filth, like 100%. But needless to say, she deserves every piece of that dragon, child. She deserves every piece of it because at the end of the day, we already know that Mia is a liar. She's a liar. She's a cheater. She's a deceiver and a heartbreaker. And we shouldn't let her back on our TVs again. Okay. We should not. Like, I don't. Here's the thing. I get it. We're on reality TV, and I understand that sometimes people do things that they know they don't need to do for the sake of a damn storyline. We already know that. So I'm not trying to judge too harshly, but at the end of the day, when you go to the point of using your child as a damn storyline and not for a positive reason, because there have been times where people have talked about their children during the damn storyline. I mean, let's think about the Real Housewives of New Jersey, where Jacqueline, her storyline was about her son Nicholas having autism. I don't see nothing wrong with that. That's a teachable moment. There's something that somebody else can relate to, and then there's also something that people that are going through that may not know how to balance that or go through that, and they could watch Jacqueline maneuver through this situation, and there we go. We got something to talk about. So I don't have a problem with that one. But then you got Mia, who's using her child as a damn Maury Povich ass storyline, which could be very detrimental to her son. You feel what I'm saying? You're so pressed about having a first seed and so pressed about, having a check that you would do anything for it. And I feel like when you're willing to do anything for a check like that, I think that is really ridiculous and just crazy to me. And it just shows me that you don't really have much of a character. You don't have much shame about yourself in order for you to do that. You know what I'm saying? And I really feel like you are declassing Real Housewives of Potomac. Like, ain't nobody saying that Potomac is the most classiest show on TV. I mean, shit, we saw that when Candace and Monique got into that fight. We know they're not really classy like they want to pretend to be. You know, they want to be pretentious and classy, but they know that they're not, but whatever. But I just feel like at the end of the day, you are declassing the show. Like, this is just beyond bullshit, if you ask me. Like, people said that Portia declassed the show when she was doing the shit she was doing, but I ain't never seen Portia do the things that Mia did. Mia is a liar. Portia a liar too, but Mia is a motherfucking liar. You can't believe the truth ain't in her, and she don't know what the fuck the truth is. She don't know the definition of the truth. She can't even spell it. So at the end of the day, I don't know what the fuck she's here for, but she needs to go. It's just that fucking simple. It's just that damn simple to me. That's how I feel about it. So it is what it is. That's what I take from the situation. So I don't know how y'all feel, but Mia been a liar. Mia been needing to go. And I really hope that they don't bring her back. I really hope that they don't, but I got a big feeling that they are, especially with Karen going to jail and shit. And I don't really believe that they're gonna put Potomac on hold for her at all, which I don't think they should. I don't think they should do that for anybody. So we're gonna see how this show gonna move for season 10. That's the only thing that I could say about it. So we're gonna move on to the next story, and that is Miss Quad. Miss Quad, she got it. She got it. Okay. Now Quad did an interview with Page Six, and she has some not so nice things to say about Phaedra Parks yet again. So we're gonna go ahead and get into what she said, and then after we get into what she said, we're gonna come back and y'all are gonna get my opinions on it. So let's listen in on what Quad had to say about Miss Phaedra Parks. Let's take a listen.
Happens live
Yes.
that Phaedra needs to stop lying.
Okay.
What are the two biggest things you think she lies about?
Who in America don't know that Phaedra be lying? Now you even know that, honey. You don't hang with her all the time, and you know that. We all know that. That was not shade. That was facts. Okay, so you
Okay.
can't be mad at that. We knew that she lied about how many months pregnant she was back on our HOA. We knew that. Okay, we can pull the facts. We can pull that. You know, guys,
Oh,
it's out there.
we can all recite that. Yes.
Yes, please. We also knew that she lied about not saying what she said in reference to the whole Candy and Portia thing.
Mhm.
It came from her. She lied and said it came from Carlos King. Okay, so we know that. We know that. These are all facts. We can pull these things,
Mhm.
okay? We also know that she lied about not knowing that Apollo was coming on the trip, on the couples trip.
Okay.
We see that there is a scene with her and Heavenly clearly asks her, and she's like, "Oh, we're in a good place, surprise me."
Mhm.
So she's well aware. And it wasn't for a certain amount of time. I think she went from not knowing or not saying it's okay to saying she thought he was going to be there for 2 hours. Baby, just a lie on top of a lie. So that's what I mean.
Okay, that's. And do you think she started to say she was lying about not knowing Apollo was coming because he came with a plus one? Or do you think she actually knew that he was coming?
No, she knew he was coming. She knew he was coming from the get-go. What she did not know was that he was coming with a plus one. The lie came before the plus one did, okay? Just so you know.
The lie
In that
RSVP
order.
first.
Yes, exactly. The lie RSVP first. Seriously, I'm just saying.
All right, so that was Quad, and that was Page Six, and they asked her about the things that Phaedra has lied about. And to be honest, and to be real, everything that Quad said about Phaedra is the truth. It's the truth. And she didn't just volunteer herself to talk about Phaedra. The dude asked her the question, and she answered the goddamn question. So my question to you, Phaedra fans, is why the hell are y'all so upset about it, and why y'all mad at the truth? Because that's just what it is. It's the truth. Y'all know that lady don't do nothing but lie. Y'all know she do. That lady been lying since she came to this motherfucking platform. Let's be clear. Y'all know that. We know that. Everybody know that. She been lying. She lied about a due date. We already knew what type of woman she was when she lied about a damn due date. Let's be clear. We already knew that. So what you mean? What we talking about here? And then the thing with Phaedra fans is this. Y'all get fighting mad when somebody drags her ass. Because when Phaedra got her ass on here and threw her little shade at people and talked about how she revived Married to Medicine when she didn't do shit for it, when she was calling Atlanta the Titanic and her ass jumped, her frog looking ass jumped at the chance to be back on that damn show. Okay. So y'all think that should be funny. But then when somebody, gets into her wig and tells her lies that she likes to tell, then y'all want to be mad and say everybody obsessed with Phaedra. That's not the case here. Because I'm well aware that there has been a lot of things that has happened behind the scenes of this damn show that's making these women come for Phaedra the way that they are. Because I really don't think that they're coming for her for no damn reason. Let's not act as if we don't know that Phaedra does things behind the scenes and shit like that. Let's not act like we don't know that she do shit behind the scenes and then it comes back and bite her in the ass and somebody exposes it. Are y'all forgetting that a lot of the reason, because even when Nene, I'm gonna tell you this, even when Nene used to come at Phaedra so hard, like during the early days, like season 4 and 5, I used to always wonder why the fuck is she coming at Phaedra so hard? And that's back when I used to like Phaedra. I know it's hard to believe, but there was a time where I was team Phaedra, team Portia. There was a time. And back then, I did not understand why Nene was always coming at Phaedra so hard. And that wasn't until she said on a season 5 reunion that Phaedra sat and tried to film with her half sister that she ain't talked to in years to dig up dirt on her. And she tried to do that shit on camera, but they wound up catching it before it went to air. That's the type of time that Phaedra be on. She do stuff like that, and y'all know she do, but y'all bypass it like she don't do it. The same way she had that Johnny dude on camera, she do shit like that. The same way she lied and said that she tried, Candy tried to Portia and had Portia doing the dirty work and let her take the damn fall for it. She do stuff like that, but yet she's never held accountable by the viewership. And then y'all still mad at Candy because she don't want to forgive the motherfucking lady. She ain't got to. But because she gives y'all a bunch of shady of confessionals, a bunch of one-liners that somebody wrote for her ass, y'all just let her get past it. I wish y'all could give me the same grace that y'all give Phaedra ass. I really wish y'all would. I know that'll never happen, but I wish I could get that same grace. But I know that ain't in my bingo card. But I'm not mad at Quad for exposing Phaedra every chance she get. Because Phaedra is a liar. And I'm here for anybody going in on her ass. She needs it. Anyway, moving on. We're going to move on to the next topic, and that is Gizelle and Robyn. Now, Gizelle and Robyn, I guess they was on their podcast, Reasonably Shady, and they had some things to say about the show Married to Medicine. They feel like it's messy and overproduced, and they crossed the line too much. That sounds like the pot calling the kettle black. But let's get into what they had to say. Let's get into it, y'all.
What I don't love.
don't
Married to Medicine.
Oh.
So I like those ladies.
Yeah.
I like the show.
Okay.
I don't like what the hell is happening.
What is happening?
So I know you don't know, but I got caught up into the Matrix.
Okay.
And I turned on my TV and it was there.
Okay.
And all I saw was, because we know Phaedra's on the show. And they were on a cast trip.
Okay.
And here comes Apollo.
Okay.
Joining them on the trip.
He's not a doctor. Okay.
Yeah. With his wife.
Okay.
Okay.
He's not a doctor.
Who's not a doctor either. Right. And
Phaedra's not a doctor.
And so Heavenly, who is a doctor, invited Apollo and his wife. So they're walking up. So then we cut to Phaedra in her confessional, and she's like, yeah, this is the woman that my husband was cheating on me with.
Okay.
So then we see, like, Shireen, I think that's her name, is the wife. And then we have Quad, who used to be married to a doctor, Greg, who is now married to someone else on the show.
Sweet Tea or something.
Yes. And then now Quad is there with her new boo. Okay. So we have all of these exes and all of this mess. And I was And I'm typically here for the mess because, I love me some Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Right. Yes. Okay.
So I am here for the mess.
Yes.
Not this mess. I was kind of like feeling bad for Phaedra. I felt like this is from a producer standpoint, like this is too much. We didn't cross the line. It's just too much.
So like, did they blindside her? Like
that from what I understand, behind the scenes, she knew Apollo was coming, but not the wife.
Okay.
And I think because Apollo was at the reunion last year, but with her. So I think.
Oh, right.
Okay. Yeah. So I think she was cool with that, but not like you're bringing the wife.
Why is Apollo?
Why is Apollo there?
I don't even understand. Why is he there?
I don't get any of it. It don't make no sense. The whole thing is set up to be messy.
Yeah, messy.
And
right.
it reeks of that. Yeah. It reeks of producer produced. It just I literally said no more. But let me tell you what I don't love.
So that was Gizelle and Robyn giving their opinions on Married to Medicine. I must say, Gizelle and Robyn, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Because I find it very odd that y'all have so much shit to say about how it's overproduced and why they going too far. So let's talk about some of the things that has happened on Real Housewives of Potomac. Let's not just forget that the reason why Candace don't like you right now, Gizelle, is the fact that you chose to attack her husband and spread a whole lie saying that this man was trying to do something to you, insinuated that. Let's not talk about how y'all tried to insinuate that Monique was fucking on a trainer. Let's not talk about all the other shit that y'all have done, but y'all want to sit up here and look down on Married to Medicine like Potomac ain't been declassed for quite some time now. That's all y'all doing. That motherfucking show is lie. What about the shit that Mia doing? All the lies that she telling, all the stories that she's fabricating. The fuck you mean? The fuck you mean? Seriously, I'm just saying. Y'all can't talk about nobody. Potomac been on some bullshit. Been on bullshit. Y'all been doing production shit. Gizelle would know. She's a production puppet. She would know what the tea is when the shit is overly produced, because that's all she ever does on Real Housewives of Potomac is overly produced shit. What about the whole your mama sent my name to a shrine storyline? What about that? That wasn't going too far. Like, come on now. Let's not be judgmental, and let's not act like y'all don't see what the fuck is going on here. I'm just saying. I just when I saw that shit, I'm just like, girl, really? You motherfuckers got a lot of nerve to sit up here and talk about what's going too far and what's not, especially you, Gizelle. Who the fuck are you to sit up here and talk about some shit like that? Because you and Robyn are the masters of starting shit on this show. Doing productions work, dirty work. You know you do. But girl, bye. That's all I really got for them. I really didn't have that much for them, no way. We're going to go ahead and get into the last story of the day. And that is this broad right here. This fake ass Shirley Caesar. Okay, let's get into her. Now, apparently, there is a challenge. There's a Chris Brown residuals challenge, honey. That's apparently what this is. And Homegirl decided that she's going to take out the time to play the victim once again using a Chris Brown record. And I don't think there's any copyrights here. And if it is, y'all know that it's going to have to be cut off. Well, I'm going to have to edit it out if it is any copyrights. But this ain't the actual Chris Brown song. It's a remake. But what we're going to do, we're going to listen to her play victim. Sing about how much she missed her sister. How she got kicked out of her own group. And 30 years down the drain, all that bullshit that she was talking about. So we're going to get into that real quick. We're going to listen to her play the victim. And then, yeah, we'll be back. I'm going to sit right here and y'all going to see my reaction. Let's get into it. Is this on?
Took some time away, I had to sit and face it. Who can I run to? Feels like nobody lately. Reading through them comments, they say you having a baby. I don't know who's lying. Maybe I was blind. And of course I miss my sister. This a crazy feeling. But y'all know family shit be needing time for healing. Even in a marriage, ain't nobody perfect. But we've been split 2 years, and my heart is hurting. Gotta build me up, build me up. 30 years just washed away. It took some time, took some years for me to escape this pain. Had to move. Losing everything was rough. Talking family, marriage, my blood. Had to move. Had to give up on love. I gave up on love. Losing my sister was insane. Kicked out of my group and it's insane. Everybody in the media was tearing me down, down, down. I'm only human. Sis, you've got my word. We gon' have some words about the residual. Truth about it, truth about it, about the residual. Truth about the residual.
Girl, shut the fuck up. Girl, shut the fuck up. Okay, now let's go ahead and get into that. Cause girl, shut the fuck up. Don't nobody want to hear that bullshit. Shut the fuck up, LaTocha. Okay, first things first, honey. Everything that happened to you, you did that shit to yourself. So we're gonna stop it with the bullshit and you playing the goddamn victim about this whole situation. You crying out for your sister when you didn't even have to be in this situation. You chose to get your ass on that reality show, that last reality show that you motherfuckers did. You chose to do that and get on there and show your damn ass. That's number one. Number two, you talking about you got kicked out of your group. You did not get kicked out of your group. Your pumpkin head ass chose to leave the group to sign a damn record deal with Motown Gospel, thinking that you finna be the next damn Shirley Caesar in this bitch, and then your album flopped, you got dropped, and that's it. And I really feel like you would not be singing this damn song if you were still releasing music on that damn record label, and if your album would have done well. You wouldn't have given a fuck about Escape or your sister at all, because let's be for real. You do this all the time. Back in 1998, when y'all first broke up the first time, you went and got a solo deal, and you didn't give a fuck about Escape. You came to them talking shit, telling Candy she could do her modeling thing or whatever it is she do, telling your sister and Tiny that they can go sit down and have more babies because it's all about you. And once your solo shit fell through, then you want to come back to Escape. See, that's the shit you always do. Once you feel like you finna get a step above the group and finna do something on your own, then you don't give a fuck about them. But when the shit fails, you bring your ass back to Escape. Number three, you act like I can tell that you missed the money in the checks because Escape is still thriving without your pumpkin head ass. It's still thriving without you, and you can't handle that shit. Number four, talking about you and your sister gonna have a chat about these residuals. Does that mean you're gonna give her back her $30,000 that you took from her, and you want to sit up here and act like you didn't? Is that what we're gonna talk about? Is that what we're gonna talk about? Are those the residuals that we're gonna talk about? The $30K that you took from your sister? And your husband been a problem from the very beginning. But you stood 10 toes down beside that slimy ass dude, took his side over your sister's side. And now you say y'all been split for 2 years, but you're still married to him. Okay. Then the last part, you say that the media was tearing you down, down, down. The media can't tear you down with shit unless you bring them something to tear you down with. And let's be clear, young whippersnapper, you was on that show acting a damn fool, and that's why we were eating your ass up. Me especially during Queens of R&B, we were eating your ass up because you were showing your ass on that show. You did that, not us. You did that, and you don't have nobody else to blame for that but yourself. You singing that song looking for sympathy, but you're not taking any accountability for it. And if you really feel that way about your sister, why you didn't call your sister? Why you didn't text your sister? Why you didn't show up at her door so you can have a fucking conversation with her instead of getting on here singing a song? Because I'm telling you, if that was me, it wouldn't move me. Now, I'm not the type of person that's going to be sitting up here telling people don't make up with their family members. Because like I said, I ain't really talking to my siblings like that either outside of three of them. I ain't really talking to half of my damn siblings right now. But I'm always willing and waiting and open to make things right, have some resolution and move forward with one another. But I ain't doing it by myself. So if motherfuckers would take accountability, then we will move forward. Just like with this situation, motherfuckers ain't taking accountability for the shit that they've done. So y'all can't move forward. You allowed your husband to come in and do the shit that he did, and you took his side and you played victim and you lied on his fucking behalf. And you really believe that your sister is going to want to be in your life like that? You really think that Tiny and Candy is going to want to have anything to do with you after the way you drugged them as well as a group? Girl, fuck you. Honestly, fuck you. And that damn song. You want to be a fake ass Yolanda Adams and it didn't work. Now you coming back singing over a Chris Brown record. Girl, shut the fuck up. The fuck out of here. But y'all, that's all I got on that. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I will see you guys a little bit later for the chasing panel, a little bit later, y'all. So make sure you guys tune in at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. That's 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. And if there's anything else that comes out today, I will be doing another video. With that being said, you guys, I'm about to leave you guys. You guys do know that I am nominated for a Boss Babe Award this year. This is my 5th nomination. I'm nominated for Boss Babe Content Creator of the Year. The link is in the comment, is in the chat. No, it's in the description box right underneath my social media handles. And I'm out of here, y'all. Go ahead and vote, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, y'all.